All right. Yeah. So this is gonna be a should you summon for the two characters that you're seeing on screen. Biblis at the end here. By the way, this is a website Cecilia bot. If you want to see when characters release, how far they might be from a rerun, you can use this. I might leave a link to it in the description. All right. So these two characters on screen here, Biblis and Blooming Lytica, should you summon for them? All right. Let's talk about Biblis first. So Biblis originally, I think, if I remember correctly, was released as a counter to Abyssal Euphine, ML Euphine, and ML Candy, kinda. The problem with her versus ML Euphine was every time ML Euphine countered and she did her AoE counter, yes, she's defense breaking Euphine to do less damage, but every time she hits with that AoE, she gives Euphine more fighting spirit. So what would eventually happen is you would just full up the Euphine. If the Euphine countered a lot, your Biblis also activated a lot, and then you would just full up her fighting spirit bar, and then now she's immune to debuffs, and she just goes into your whole team. So she was more viable against ML Landy, I guess. Yeah, she was more viable against that. Now Biblis is kind of she has one use right now for now, unless they buff them or give them some kind of EE. I don't know. But right now she has one use, and that's once a month use in the raid versus the queen, right? And I don't think that's worth, guys. No, I don't think you should summon for her. Now, Blitica, originally she was not a control unit, but debuffs amplifies her damage and the difference in speed. So she needs to be fast on a debuff team. So she can your team has a lot of debuffs, she has a lot of speed, and then she does a lot of damage. All right. Now I don't think she does any damage. People try to use her with Harsetti, and they figured out, well, oh shoot, well, Harsetti kind of screws her because she loses speed because Harsetti removes speed from the game. I don't know why they made that unit, hello, but Harsetti removes speed from the game, which means she loses a lot of damage because there's no longer a speed differential into the target she's trying to hit because they're all like around 115 speed around there, right? They give her a buff. They give her a buff to try to make her work with Harsetti. They made her skill 3 penetrate. Ah, it penetrates. That's good, right? But no, she still is missing the speed differential, so she's not doing that much damage, anyways. And there's things in the game now, namely ML Ilanov, right? That kind of screws up penetration units, right? And if you think about Arena, Harsetti is on every defense. You're not going to be getting the speed difference, right? You're not going to be getting that Young Senya. Actually, Young Senya doesn't really do much more, but if you try to do a AoE cleanse with a AoE debuff with Young Senya on defense as well, then you're gonna get your whole team is just gonna get popped because you're most likely running her with a squishy team. So if Emma Senya goes and procs her no bullying, then your team is kind of gone, right? And then she takes another turn, pushes up her team, and then yeah, you're done. What else about her? You talk about Ilanov, and yeah, if you talk about RTA, if you think what's the most meta RGB DPS right now, right? It's a flan, 100% evasion. You're not hitting her, right? And she's killing you with a dual attack. Uh, BBK, she has two immortalities. You're not getting through that really and truly. You're not getting through that too. You're not getting through that easily. I mean, you can counter it, but not easily. It's not There's not much of a place for her, yeah. Not much of a place for her, especially with Ilanov. Especially Ilanov. Now, you might say, well, I like them anyways. Okay, if you like them, then I still think you shouldn't summon here because we usually get this thing here. we usually get this a custom mystic, yeah, not custom mystic, custom triple banner, right? Which usually has units who had already reran, or yeah, units that are already gotten at least one rerun and is 6 months old or something like that. That was the requirements for it. So since these two are reran, all right, they're reran now. They're going to be in that banner. They're going to be in here, right? The only people who are not going to be in here is I think it's starting from Laya. So any limited after Laya, I don't think it's going to be in here, right? So you don't get Laya, you don't get. Actually, what's her name? Galililia's got a rerun, so she's gonna be in there as well. Galilia, she was new, but she got a rerun now, somewhere around the spring, I guess. I think she's gonna be in this banner. So anything before that, I think is barred, right? Laya is not gonna be in there because Laya hasn't been rerun yet. Who's not gonna be in? Laya's not gonna be in. The summer units that we got are not gonna be in. These two, they're not gonna be in. And then yeah, anything else after Laya, any new limit that came with after Laya, Flan, and obviously Young Senya, they're not gonna be in there. Okay, and obviously no collabs or no collabs. Right. So if you like any of these and you just want to play them because you like them, because I seen a lot of people summoning them in game, just wait for this banner, right? Just wait for this banner. Wait for this banner and then choose, select them, right? And then summon if you really like them that much. Okay, now I'm gonna make a prediction. All right, this is my prediction. See, Laya. See, Laya and Tamarin are close to each other. Tamarin used to be, well, before she got added into the connections. She used to be like the bait for new players, right? You put Laya here, you put Tamarin here, and people want to pull her. Oh, Tamarin, she's good in PvE and everything. She's gonna carry me. And then there's usually like a limited close by. But now, what I think is gonna happen is before this banner comes out, and you see Tamarin and you see Tamarin and this custom group again, right? I think they're gonna release maybe at the end of the month or early February. I think we're gonna get a Laya banner. Don't quote me on this. It could not happen, right? But I think they're gonna give you a Laya banner, right? Then they're gonna put this probably like a week or two after Laya's gone, maybe. Yeah, maybe 2 weeks after Laya, maybe we get the custom group, and then actually no, yeah, that would be a good strategy because then Laya would be in as well if they did that. But let's see, and then I think Tamarin, the new Tamarin, which I think is a new Tamarin, is gonna be in. I think it's gonna be a new unit. Now, what am I talking about? What am I yapping about, bro? What are you yapping about? So on the Epic 7 channel, let me just click off of this. On the Epic 7 channel, if you type in epilogue, right? For those of you who don't know, usually at the start of the year, we get these epilogue videos. Wait, what? Why is it not? Oh, epilogue. Yeah. Usually at the start of the year, we get these videos. This was 2022. This 2022 as well, but a small, shorter one. I think we got two for 2022. I don't remember why. This is 2023, and this is 2024. So it doesn't say epilogue anymore, but this is 2024's epilogue, and they show you upcoming units. Now people are saying this is a Tamarin skin, And guys, I don't think this is a Tamarin skin. Tamarin already has a skin. If you look in the shop, she already has a skin. I don't think she's getting another skin. People said that with Aiden. Look what we got. We got a unit. Okay. This is either RGB limited or it could be an ML. You know, I think it might be RGB limited because it still has like the Valentine's themes, and Laya was her last Valentine's unit. All right. So we got we didn't get Tamarin, or if you think it's a skin, we didn't get the skin. Right. We we got Laya. Right. We got Laya. Right. We got Laya. We got Brigida. Right. This is Janua. This is Janua. We got him. Right. Ooh, what else? Light Sid. We got him. Right. Who else? This is funny. Yeah. Sea Phantom Politics. We got her. Sea Phantom. We got her. All right. Dragon Bright. Dragon Bright Senya. We got her. No, go back. The Senya skin. We got it. All right. We got that. And Young Senya, who we just got. So everything in this video we got, right? Except this Tamarin thing. And I think it's gonna be a unit. So expect so be careful with your summons. Do not summon on these two banners with Biblis, and I know they say limited, but they're going to be added to the custom group banner if you really like them that much, right? You're better off getting something new because it's probably going to be strong. You know, Smuggy has been kind of making every other unit kind of a must pull limited, you know, and you don't want to be that person when the new OP comes out and you don't have it, and then you're like, oh, I can't beat this thing, or I don't have this thing, so I can't do this. Who knows? So be careful with your summons. Hold them, right? Hold them. See what's coming. And that's about it. Yeah. Don't summon on these. Don't get baited, man.